Alexa here from the blog, theduvallhomestead.com, and today we're going to make homemade raspberry ice cream. This ice cream is so delicious. It is perfect for those warm summer nights when you want to make your own ice cream. Now, why would you want to make your own ice cream? Well, the benefit of making your own ice cream is you can control the ingredients. Now, it's funny that I am even sharing this recipe because I have never loved ice cream that much, mostly because my teeth are super sensitive, so whenever I eat ice cream, it's just way too cold for me. But the other reason I don't like ice cream is because usually from the store, there's really nothing in it that's good for you. It's just sugar and some low quality cream. So I thought I would take matters into my own hands and make homemade ice cream with my own ingredients. So this recipe uses cream and fruit and honey is naturally sweetened, so there is no added sugar to this recipe. It also has a secret ingredient, which I'll share in a second, that makes it super rich, velvety, and creamy. And the best thing is that it freezes, so of course you can make a whole bunch now and then have it all summer long in your freezer. One of the things I look forward to most in the summertime is picking fresh berries. We have a farm nearby that has strawberries and raspberries that are you pick. So whenever they open, we go and buy a whole bunch of freshly picked berries and then freeze them, and then they hopefully last us through the fall time. So if you find yourself with a bunch of berries, this is a great recipe to make. You can use other berries for this recipe too. You don't have to use raspberries. You can do a blueberry ice cream or strawberry ice cream, or a blackberry ice cream would also be delicious. Okay, so for this recipe you will need an ice cream maker. This is the Cuisinart ice cream maker. It's just the only one I've ever had. It works really well. The idea behind an ice cream maker is that it's a very cold bowl that you keep in the freezer, and then it just mixes your ice cream for you, so it's really easy. Now, if you're gonna make this recipe, you need to make sure the bowl is frozen before you put the ice cream in. So there's an insert that goes in here that is currently in our freezer. So you wanna make sure your bowl is frozen prior to making the ice cream. Just put it in the freezer in a plastic bag so that it doesn't get too frosty, and then you'll pull it out right before you make the ice cream. You'll need 3 cups of fresh or frozen raspberries, honey, vanilla extract, heavy cream, half and half, and eggs. So let's get started. First, pour the heavy whipping cream into a pot that you can simmer on low heat on the stove, and then you'll add your half and half. Now I am using a local raw milk that has thick cream on top and milk on the bottom, so I'm kind of making my own half and half here, but regular half and half is fine from the store. Then add your berries to the mixture. You want to make sure you keep your temperature low because you don't actually want to boil this, you just want to have it simmer. Then you're going to crack 5 egg yolks. Now this is the secret ingredient to making this ice cream super velvety and smooth. Make sure you use high quality eggs here. I'd love to get ours from a local farm if you don't have your own chickens. You will be adding these egg yolks to your cream mixture on the stove, so if that is a concern to you, you will be cooking them just slightly. Next, you want to add those egg yolks to your pot and mix it up with a fork. And then you want to add your honey. Now this is the natural sweetener, which is why I love this recipe, because it is naturally sweetened, and the raspberries alone are pretty sweet, so you could probably omit this, but the honey is really delicious. And then you're going to add a pinch of salt, some vanilla extract, and grab your immersion blender and blend it all up. Once you're done blending, you can turn the heat off, and you're going to put this pot in the fridge, and you just want it to cool down throughout the day. Now I'm going to grab my ice cream maker bowl that was in the freezer, so it's very, very cold. You want to make sure this is from the freezer and frozen before you use it. And then after a few hours of cooling the raspberry mixture, you're just going to go ahead and pour it in the ice cream maker. Then you just turn the ice cream maker on and let it do all the work. It takes about 30 minutes to make this ice cream. You can see that the mixture gets thicker and thicker as time goes on, as it freezes. And this is how you know it's about done. It'll start looking a lot like ice cream. You can find the recipe for this summer raspberry ice cream on the blog at theduvallhomestead.com. I will leave a link directly in the show notes below. Alright, well I hope you enjoyed that simple homemade ice cream recipe. If you make this recipe with your freshly picked berries or frozen, let me know on Instagram or Facebook, whatever way you can contact me. I would love to share it, see what you made. If you are brand new to my page, make sure you subscribe on YouTube and like on Facebook. Every week I post new farm-to-table recipes and homemade natural living from our homestead in Duvall. Thank you so much for stopping by the Duvall Homestead.